A new research to study how AI-powered robots can better support seniors to age well in Singapore's eldercare centres. To be launched in February, one key focus is to encourage more social interaction among seniors. 2 such robots will be deployed at 4 PCF Sparkle Care centres for 6 months. Seniors will be assessed on their experiences, including how readily they accept the machines, whether there is cognitive improvement, and how they strengthen social connections through it. The findings will be used to determine how such robots can be scaled up across more centres. And joining us for more on what AI social robots can do are Associate Professor Kelvin Tan, who is Head of Applied Aging Studies at SUSS, as well as Andy Seet, who is Chief Operating Officer at PCF Sparkle Care. Gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And also, we want to start with Prof. Tan here. We've brought these 2 robots in studio today just so we can get a feel of what they look like, what they sound like. Can you tell us more about these 2 social AI robots and what they were designed to do?
Yeah. So right here we have 2. One from Japan. It was invented about 5 years ago. It's called Robot. It's AI social robot because it is like a pet. It moves around the house, make friends with the owner, and also friends of the owner as well because it can recognize the face. And it also can recognize the tone after a while. And it has a name too. So if you call, it comes to you and run to you, just like a pet.
This one has a Xiao Hui written on her name tag.
The name Xiao Hui in Chinatown place. And then the other one is Cabby. It's from Taiwan. They invented it such that it's a ChatGPT sort of feature. It talks to you, it moves to you, and it can also play games and sing song with you. So it's very encouraging in a different way. So you have one very cute one and one that can talk.
Yeah, so it's a good way to start gauging the responses of seniors as well. How do you think that these might be suitable as companions for those in eldercare homes? And also, what kind of specific groups of seniors do you think can benefit most from these robots?
Well, I'm sure robots like these are so cute to look at. When the seniors look at it, they want to hug it, take photos with it, and therefore their friendship starts, right? So this is actually a very natural human reaction that we are eliciting from not just the older person. It can be their family members. It creates intergen bonding. And for the other one, because it has just many different functions of playing games, singing songs, and doing exercise together, we have the hypothesis that the social robot will be pretty popular in Singapore.
Well, let's go to Andy to find out because, you know, while running a PCF, a Sparkle Care, how do you think on a day-to-day basis these 2 robots might really change the way seniors feel and how they interact with one another?
So we use the robots to enhance the experience of our seniors in our centres. For example, when seniors come to our centres every morning, Xiao Hui will be right there, waving, welcoming the seniors. It helps to also lighten up their mood and also engage the seniors while waiting for all the other seniors to come before the mass activities start. And of course, at the end of the day, when the senior leaves, you could say bye-bye and send the senior off. In between the day, we use Xiao Hui for programs to facilitate, to get the robot to facilitate social interaction, engagement with the seniors, to also break the ice with the seniors to encourage them to talk. And also because PCF Sparkle Care, we do quite a lot of intergenerational programs. So it's a conversational piece, right? For the young, the kids, the youth and all those, when they come together with seniors, they can talk together and they interact and increase the bonding between them.
Yeah. How has the response been so far? It's been rolled out already. How are the seniors taking to them? Are they adjusting well to the robots?
Yes. So initially, when we roll out at one of our centres, right, the seniors were a bit like, for the first week, they distanced themselves from Xiao Hui. So Xiao Hui started to walk around, roam around for a few days. Then after that, they started to connect with Xiao Hui because Xiao Hui could recognize their face. And Xiao Hui would just go to them and look at them, with all the different expressions. And then eventually, they started to feel very comfortable with Xiao Hui and started talking. So we have seniors who don't talk for like 2 years in our centre, but then they started talking after that. And some even sing. For us.
Wow. So there are very clear social benefits here.
Yes.
But I want to go back to Prof. Tan to say, are there certain roles that you think robots should never really take up? There might be some risks involved as well. What would you say some of these are?
I would say, well, there are certain things that technology couldn't replace human touch, right? For example, fall detection is something that the technology is being refined further. Whereas for a social robot, is there to make friends with you. Whilst there is a new feature that the inventor in Japan is looking at, it is actually called the detection for the behaviors in dementia persons. So it will trigger an alert to the caregiver that the client has some symptoms of BPSD. And this is really something that will be useful because it's an alert. So I think this is where robots can play a part to alert when some behaviors are triggered. And it will be very useful for the carers and the patients, self-care too.
Yeah, and speaking of concerns as well, Andy, we see that they're really quite adorable. Seniors do get attached to them somewhat. Do you think there's any chance that might be risk of emotional overdependence?
Yes.
Could seniors be very affected when they don't see the robots after a while?
It's actually how you do it. I think firstly important is we need to frame the role of the robot, not to run the programs, but as facilitators, right? As conversational starters, right? For seniors to start talking, so they don't run the program. Secondly, I think it's about the duration of the duration itself. So instead, we should instead of having robots with them the whole day, right? It should be part of a scheduled activity, right? So that seniors just see them for a certain period. So there's this reduces the over reliance. And I think the third part is really the supervision of the staff. There must be a human involved, right? So our care staff are trained to engage the robot and the senior together.
Now, apart from the soft benefits, manpower is usually a very big challenge for care homes.
Correct.
Would you say that these robots could actually really help to ease a lot of the challenges that you face with manpower?
So I think at Sparkle Care, human touch is still very important, especially in our sector, to look after, to support the seniors. So when we first trial robot, our intention wasn't to solve the manpower issue, because we see the robot and the robots as a facilitator, right? Not to replace manpower at all.
Well, I want to ask Prof. Tan also, there are many concerns that people might have about the use of robots and introducing social robots into these settings. What might some of them be, and what is top of mind for you?
I guess privacy. They see this camera at the top, say, "Oh, is it monitoring me?"
Yeah.
And they are worried of that, right? Their actions and behaviors. The other thing will be the data that is transmitted when it's collecting information of the person. So this will be some of the barriers. And the other point will be the cost. Is it expensive, right? So I think this is real practical concerns from the end user. But if the value proposition is strong enough, and the consumer feels that it's something worth for their parents, older parents, or so, they will actually take it on. So I think it just takes time.
Well, thank you so much, both of you, for bringing the robots in and for telling us a bit more about the applications, the benefits, and the risks involved as well. I've been speaking with Associate Professor Kelvin Tan from SUSS and also Andy Seet from PCF Sparkle Care.